Good morning, world. Time in America. It's 9 o'clock. Good morning. Hope you guys enjoyed my video I made yesterday. Did you get a good sleep, Ivan? Yes, I did. I had like 8 hours of sleep. I went to bed at like 12:30 earlier today, and I just woke up at 9:11. I'm off today, so I'm happy. Yeah, I'm fucking tired, man. Well, I think I work tomorrow. Anthony needs my help, so I have to help him out tomorrow, right? Sundays are usually busy, so yeah. Yeah, man, Isaiah's movie will be a masterpiece, guys. A masterpiece. Isaiah's movie, yeah, man. We got a sick movie. The Great Escape will be a sick movie too, but it will not be as good as Xanus, right? Xanus will be the better movie than The Great Escape. Obviously. There's a reason why the Gates want to control your brand right now. Yeah, right now the folks are in Montreal, by the way. It's just me and my younger brother at home. They're gone for 3 days. So I'm home alone, right? Yeah. With my younger brother. Yeah. Xanus will be an amazing movie, a masterpiece. The best movie children ever made, man. You'll find what I mean when you remember, look, I wrote a masterpiece. I haven't yet. I wrote a masterpiece. An amazing story. There's a reason why the gays want to control my brand. Because they know how good it is. They know I wrote a masterpiece. What a story, yeah. Ivan has the keys. He doesn't sell to us. Has billions for him and VJ. We don't want him and VJ to have that kind of money and power and control. We want to control their money and have them be garbage and trash. And I want to destroy Ivan's life, yeah. Hopefully we trap him with that. We dupe him and he sells and we destroy his life. We completely destroy his relationship with his wife, obviously. Because the gatekeepers want to destroy my life. My relationship with my wife. You will want to destroy my relationship with my wife. That's why you want me to share after already causing that mess in my life. So after already causing that mess, you want me to share with BJ, share the world, because you guys are consumed with your envy. You want to completely destroy my life because you're envious. Me and VJ's relationship. You don't want us getting the genetic perks too. Yeah, I don't want VJ being fresh, getting the going beauty, and stay young forever. Yeah, you don't want me getting those perks. That's why you want me to sell and share, but I'm not selling shit. Like, I'm not going to do it, man. No way. Yeah, I know it's scary to die, but I'd rather wake up warm and late and have you do like that, man. Yeah. But the gates are going to do whatever they can to scare me. One guy pulls out a shotgun, one guy pulls out a handgun, or Ivan, we're not fucking around, man. Either you bow to us or you die. You know, you guys are fucking crazy people. Like, you act as if you're God, man. You didn't fucking create this place. I did, man. You're not the creator of the universe. I am. You act like as if you're God. Like, yeah, Ivan, I'm the God of the money system. Yeah, but you're not the God of the universe. You didn't create the universe. This is my house. Yeah, the house that I created, me and Vijay created. You didn't create this place. Me and Vijay did. And the gates actually think they act like as if they're the gods of the universe. They're not. They didn't create this place. Me and Vijay did. And you don't deserve to control my money. There you go. Why do you think you're God? Yeah. Why are you threatening me? Why did you lock the doors on me? Why did you hit you off me? Why did you also use me if I'm not special? Yeah, I'm special, obviously. That's why what? You're threatening me because you know I'm powerful. You don't want me. Yeah, I mean, you and VJ with like $14 billion in your bank with the keys to the game, a lot of power, Ivan. Yeah, I know, but it's not the money you're making. You're making your trillions every year. All the money in the world you control, yeah, you're just a greedy psychopath, a greedy pig. Some Sarah. They're just greedy, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm envious, man. I can't stand the fact of you and VJ being so hardcore beauty and you and VJ living that life, man. So that pissed me off. I'm envious, man. I don't want you living that life either. They're envious, yeah. I don't want you being a famous movie star, making your billions off your box office. I want you to be under us, making your 5 million, 8 million off your movies. They're crazy people, yeah. You want to control your money and keep you at like $80 million net worth. Yeah, they're crazy people for the gates. Greedy psychopaths, yeah. Because they know if I would sell to them, me and VJ not control the box office. And all those billions goes to us. I don't know, the $7 billion box office gains goes to me and VJ. Whereas if I sold on Hollywood, I don't know, the $3 billion, whatever it is, would go to the Hollywood companies and give me VJ peanuts. Even if they give us 10% of the growth, they're still duping us. They're taking all the billions and giving me VJ the peanuts when the world only bought the movie because of us and our keys, not you, and you're duping us, honestly. Yeah, I don't want Ivan controlling his own box office for his movie, man. That's gonna piss me off. That's a lot of money for him and VJ. Yeah, but I'm not making the money you're making. You're making your trillions every year. You're just a greedy pig. You're a greedy psychopath, yeah. Yeah. Ivan's not touching a dime of my money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're also not touching a dime of my book royalties, man. Zero. The money off the Xanus post for me and VJ is not for you. You're not touching a dime off my book royalties either. There you go. You said what? Zero to me making money in this world I create. You're not touching a dime off my money on my book either. There you go. That money belongs to me, VJ. Doesn't belong to you. Some Sarah. It doesn't belong to you, some Sarah. Yeah, man. The money doesn't belong to you. So once you get your book proofread, Ivan, design your cover for your book. Your book is not ready to be released on Lulu. Yes, my book is not ready to be released on Lulu. So when I let the gates know I want to get it self-published, they're going to have that meme behind the scenes. Like, fuck, man, Ivan did it. Like, Ivan made his billion. Ivan wrote his amazing masterpiece, Bear and Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and Game of Thrones. He has the keys. He doesn't have to sell to us. Man, this is his journey to becoming king. I don't want to be king, man. Yeah, they don't want me being king. Because they know when I'm king, and VJ's queen with me, it's the end of the world, man. Everything around the world is on the side tension, especially the entertainment industry, like YouTube, Hollywood, all that stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? All that stuff is the side tension. Yeah. Yeah, when Ivan's king, it's pretty much the end of the world. Yeah, man. Everything now becomes a side tension around the world. That's why everyone feels like shit. Yeah. All the pro sport athletes, their stuff. Even the NFL. The NFL, the biggest league out of the big four, right? Even the NFL is now the side tension. And the NFL is very popular in the States. It's not that popular in Canada, but it's very popular in the States. The NHL, which is very popular in Canada, but not that popular in the States, will become a side tension. The MLB, the NBA, the side tension. All these pro sport athletes, their careers are all the side tension. All the Hollywood actors, especially the Hollywood actors, right? In Hollywood, their careers are all the side tension. Their television shows, the side tension. The musicians, the side tension. Yeah. So even the Kardashian show, which is very popular, will become the side tension now. Everything's a side tension. That's why all the Hollywood celebrities feel like shit. Because Ivan and VJ are the main event. They're all the side tension. I'm king. Sarah? Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. So once you pay the fee, the gatekeepers will tell you, Ivan, you can't do this to us. Yeah, they will. I'm going to show you that clip. Remember that clip in Hercules? when Hercules he sacrifices, he's willing to give up his own life to save Meg. He saves Meg. He's like Herc, your father's a good guy, you know what I'm saying? You give him a good word from me, you know, hey, Hercules, you can't do this to me, you can't, yeah. The gatekeepers are gonna tell me, Ivan, man, you can't do this to us, man. Nah, man, you're gonna pay a price, you gotta be fucking deserve, man. You're fucking wicked people, man. Yeah, man, you did this evil to me. You think I'm gonna let you go scot-free without paying a price, you're gonna pay a price, you're gonna be left behind and you're not gonna be saved. Yeah, man. Don't hate him, son, yeah. Yeah, man. I'll show you the clip later on in the video. I have to charge my phone though, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, seeing Hercules is symbolism of me, obviously. I save VJ. I give my life to save VJ. So she sees the light. And I get her. Remember, he's like, you get her out. You stayed. I was saying, yeah, I get her out of Hollywood. Symbolism, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. How much are you gonna make off your book, Ivan? 10 to 14 to 20 billion off my book. Yeah. Most likely maybe 10 to 14. 14 billion I make off the book, maybe. Yeah. That money I can now afford to start Scott's Entertainment. Now fund things for $1.8 billion. And all the chosen actors in Hollywood, I can get them out of the Hollywood system and they work for me. I told you, after the movie's done, you can bail you want. You're going to go back to Hollywood like you deserve. I'm sorry. I'm willing to pay all those men who touched my wife, who battered my wife, their rich contract, and I save their ass, I give them their freedom. And after the movie's over with, you're going to go back to Hollywood and let behind you deserve. I'm willing to save those women. VJ's willing to save those women who banged her husband, and after the movie's over with, you're going to go back to Hollywood and let behind you deserve. There you go. I'm not going to do that, man. No way. But they're all going to really beg. I'm like, look, man, you can bail you want, even cry. I'm not going to save you for the next movie, man. You're going to go back to Hollywood like, man, you deserve. That's how it works. Samsara. Yeah. I told you, the Zane stars are really going to desperately beg. Their agents, once the movie's over with, their agents are going to tell them, yeah, guys, be desperate, man. Beg your fucking ass off for Ivan and VJ to resign you, the team to resign you guys. Beg, guys. Their agents are going to tell them that. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm going to try my best to get them to resign you. Beg your ass off. Once the hotel party's over with and the red card event is done, beg your ass off for Ivan to resign you. And they all desperately beg. I'm like, look, man, you can bail you want, man. You're not good for the Great Escape Counties. I'm not going to let you do that, man. No, wait. You're not. I'm not going to have the same actors around. Wait, you fucking crazy? No, man. So Xanus had a blast. Yeah, they had a blast being saved, being a part of that journey and fame and success and glory with me, man. They know I paid them more money than what they make in Hollywood, and they know my company's better on better perks. They had a blast being part of all the parties, all that stuff. They had a blast filming the movie. It was fun. Yeah, even filming the movie was fun. Even though it was dirty work, I had a blast filming it. Because they know the end product will be so cool. Yeah, they're in the cutscenes with me, man, and BJ. Yeah. That's why their career feels like it's worth a lot. Because the actors are a part of the main show with me, the main event with me. The buzz, they're part of the buzz with me. They're in the scenes with me. And their career feels like it means a lot. It's worth a lot. When they go back to Hollywood, they know their career feels worthless because their movies are all side tension and all that stuff. So, Sarah, that's why they're going to beg me to resign. But look, man, you're not good for the great sake of Canada. I keep saying that. No, I know you think I'm joking around. I'm not playing the games here, man. Can you please resign, man? I want to work for you. I don't want to go back to Hawaii. Please, man. Please. I'm like, look, man, you can cry and shed tears. You're not good for the great sake of Canada. I'm not going to let you do that, man. Your crying pity game is not going to work on me, man. I'm like, guys, I'm not going to have the same actors in my movies. Are you guys fucking crazy? Because the actors don't care. We don't care about the Hollywood actors. Just fucking resign us. I'm like, no. He's like, no, I'll be signing. Yeah. I'm like, VJ, yeah, if they beg, you have to be sure and say no. They're not good for the next movie we can't reuse. I'm sorry. They're not good. There we go. They're not good. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. They're not good. Yeah. They're not good. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Did you guys see the new James Gunn Superman teaser special? Yeah, when Superman goes into the when he tells Crypto, take me home, and he goes to his what's that place called again? The place, right? And the robots they fix him up, and the yellow sun heals his body. Yeah, that's pretty good. The movie looks pretty sick, man. I can't wait to watch Superman, man. Yeah. James Gunn Superman's coming out in July, guys. July 11th, I think, this year. That's like 3 months away. Yeah, the movie's coming out. Oh, so you're welcome, Warner Bros. I'm promoting your movie, right? Yeah, James Gunn Superman's coming out this July, guys. So stay tuned for that. I think the movie will be a billion-dollar hit. I think it will. Because it had a lot of views for the trailer views, and I'm also promoting it on my channel. The whole world's tuning into my channel as I'm helping out Warner Bros. Obviously. Yeah, I think Superman will be a billion-dollar hit. I think it will. 800 million to $1 billion hit around there, Superman. You think he'll make $2 billion, Ivan? I highly doubt $2 billion. Maybe $2 billion. I don't know, but I think $1 billion, maybe 800 to $1 billion, $1.1 billion, $1.2 billion. Superman does in the box office. That's my guess. 800 to like $1.2 billion. Superman does in the box office. Or I might be surprised if it does 2, but I don't know. It might perhaps do $2 billion. You never know, right? So this is my prediction. I think James Gunn Superman will do 800 million to like 1.2 billion. But I'm going to say this, I will not be surprised if it even hits 2 billion. Because it had 250 million views for the trailer. If 200 million people go see Superman, the movie will do close to $2 billion. $2 billion. Sarah? So my prediction for Superman does 800 million to 1.2 billion. But I will not be surprised if it does $1 billion to $2 billion too. So if Superman does hit 1.8 to $2 billion, which I highly doubt it, I will not be surprised. This is my prediction from Ivan Amara. But I think he'll do 800 to $1 billion to $1.2 billion Superman in the box office. Yeah. I told you, do you think John Campy and Rob Burnett are going crazy for Superman coming out? Nothing. They're going absolute bonkers crazy for Xanus. Much crazier buzz than even Superman. Because I'm fucking wide, man. It's fucking cool seeing me in a movie. Seeing me in a movie is fucking cool, whereby the world's going crazy. Seeing VJ is cool too. But I'm ultimately the main show, obviously. But seeing me and VJ is fucking cool in the movie. It's a bit cooler seeing me and VJ. I don't hate what I'm saying. But me and VJ, it's cool seeing us in the movie, obviously. That's why the movie will have crazy while I was saying this. Yeah, man, you see me in the trailer. Holy shit, that's Ivan. It's so fucking cool seeing Ivan in a fucking trailer. Yeah. The whole was going crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, man. It's fucking crazy. And don't forget, I'm making Xanus for $1.8 billion. And if you do the math, the kind of technology looking at for Xanus, you're looking at Devils and Demons. My movie, man. Walking Devils and Demons, yeah. I showed you guys the pictures, right? Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to go upstairs and charge my phone. Because I want to show you guys some pictures of Air Attack and all that, man. And I want to show you that Hercules clip. Symbolism of me after I pay the fee, right? Get back in a second. Don't hang up, son. I'm back. Well, let's just charge my other phone. Yeah. So Eric said that with Demons. Oh, I don't know. You do the math. I'm putting $1 billion towards visual effects and special effects. I'm putting a lot of money towards the costumes and the mask. You do the math, how scary it is. I'll be looking at a devil, a walking devil, man. Demons. Devils and demons. Yeah, I showed you guys the clips, right? Look at demons and devils. Yeah. And that's why Xanus will have crazy buzz, man. Crazy white buzz. Yeah, man. I told you, if you think John Campy and all of them are excited for Superman, nothing. They're going absolute bonkers and crazy for Xanus. That's why I guarantee we'll go World Touring for Xanus, because it's once the world reads my book, holy shit, Ivan wrote a masterpiece. I'm now bringing that story to life, and the world saw the trailers of Air Attack, their Devils and Demons. There's no way people are going to be calling always, they're going to want to interview me. Yeah, we want to interview Ivan and Peter and all the actors. Ivan, Mel, and all the actors, yeah. And some of the actors, right? I'm going to tell Sarah, guys, okay, tell the people calling that Ivan and Vijay will cover the traveling, living, and feeding expenses for the actors, but they're taking 50% of the money if you charge the fans, and they are going to charge the fans. If you charge the fans, I'm taking 50% of the money. I'm not going to let you profit on my success. Yeah. Plus, me and VJ have to pay for the actors traveling, feeding, and living expenses for the world tour, and their transportation expenses too. That's costing me a few $1,000,000. That's why I'm taking 50% of the money, man. I'm taking 50% of your earnings off the event. And some of them might be pissed off. But look, man, you're profiting of my success. I'm not going to do that, man. You want me to come speak, and you're gonna charge the fans when they're only paying their money to see me and the actors, not you. I'm taking half the money. You take the other half. I take the other half. That's how it works. Yeah. So there's a venue of 50,000 fans. They charge the fans $40 for the 1.5 hour interview. They make $2 million. Me and VJ take our $1 million. You guys take your $1 million. So I'm saying me and VJ can take $600K of the money, goes to us, and I split $400K with the actors. The actors make their $20,000 off that one event. A lot of money for the actors. They're not making the kind of money me and VJ are making, but I'm still making sure they get paid good money, right? Yeah, they're gonna make their like $250, $300, $400, $500. I highly doubt $250. They're gonna make at least their $350,000 the actors off the movie at least, right? The chances are I'll be speaking at maybe 80 places, and the actors pulling like their $650,000 in speaking money. That's why the agents want a cut of that. I even want 10% of that too. Yeah, you get your 10%, but $2,000 a year for off the actors you don't touch, guys. So I'm saying, huh? There's a whole imagine agents are greedy. They want a piece of everything, and they're greedy. Even the promos, they want a piece of. Yeah, man. The magazine photo shoot promos. Yeah. So how your magazine photos will be like? It's like a magazine, but it's an online magazine. So you have like all the actors, a bunch of pictures featured with the actors, and you have all their interviews featured there. Like it's a good, I don't know, like 10 pages worth of interviews. It's like an online magazine, and all the pictures are featured there, and you guys will be reading all the actors' interviews, and their pictures get featured there. It's a promo. They're promoting the movie, hence why you pay them for it. But the agents might want, what about $500K for John Ager for the promos? My guys, man, you're getting greedy. No, John gets us like $200. I can pay the actors maybe like $250K for the promos. A bit more for Xanus. That's a good deal for them, obviously. And the bigger agents, I can pay them maybe, I can pay them more, maybe $400K maybe. But not 500. 500, they're ripping you off, right? Well, the bigger ASUs who are worth like they're 70, 80, 90, 100, 130 million, 150 million, those guys you can pay them 300K for the promos. And the guys who are bigger, who are worth like 170, 200 plus, those guys you can pay them 400K for the promos if you want. That way they make a bit more money. Obviously, you can do that. Considering they're being featured on your promos. Whereas the Rising Stars of these actors get their like 250,000, whatever it is. And the small actors get you can pay the small actors maybe small actors you can pay them 250K too. That's a good deal for them, obviously, right? Yeah. Looking at a sick promo, yeah. And they also do the commercials too. The commercials. Every time, whenever I release the trailers for the documentary, the movie, and the game, you get this like Sky Source commercial that plays before the you know how YouTube you have the ads? You get this commercial that plays. You see me featuring all the actors featuring commercials. Really fucking cool, yeah. That way my combo is professional. It's top notch. I give you guys a good experience, right? When you tune into my website. My Skype.net website. I'm going to call it SkySource.net or Skype.net. Skype.net. I'll call it Skype.net, my film studio website, obviously. Yeah. So I'm saying? I'm gonna get more coffee soon, guys. Yeah. 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 Yeah, man. Xanus will be a masterpiece. A masterpiece. Yeah, man. Okay, give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna go upstairs and get more coffee. I'll be back in a sec. Let's give everybody doing a wait for love. Hope you guys enjoyed this show. Alright, guys, I'm back. Yeah, man. Xanus will be a masterpiece, guys. There's a reason why the gates want to control your brand, Ivan. They know how good it is. Yeah, man, I don't want Ivan being king, man. I don't want Ivan being king and having all that money and all that power. controlling his own money for his box office. You want to control that. That's why they don't want me being king. That's why they want to control my brand. But you're not touching it on my book royalties, man. Zero. That money's for me, VJ. It's not for you. There you go. Yeah. Sarah? Yeah. So you'll have Russell Crowe and Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, I'll have Russell Crowe and Timothy Chalamet compete for the job. For Timothy Chalamet, I'll have him read for Papyri, the farmer boy. And Russell Crowe, I'll have him read for Maramis, the captain of the archers. He'll be competing with Vigo, Don Cheadle, and other guys. Timothy Chalamet will be competing with Dev Patel and Yvonne Joji for the role of Papyri. But to pay those guys their contract, the rich contract, I have to put more money into the budget. I'll not have enough money to pay Russell Crowe's 19.7. With a 4.7 budget, it'll be affecting the budget. Because I gotta pay the Lord of the Rings Hobbit crewman their 150K. You gotta create room. Hence why I have to put more money into the budget, obviously. Yeah. And Russell Crowe's agent and Timothy Chalamet's agent will call my office. And my secretaries will tell them, yeah, Peter is considering you guys for the job, but you have to compete with the other actors, obviously. How many Chalamet I can pay him is 10.5 for his base. I can give him 60 million of the back end money. He gets his 200,000+ for the promos, obviously. Pay him 2.3 million for the game and like 1.3 million for the merch. It's not a 30 million deal. And he gets potential earnings in speaking, which can range from 250, 400, 650K, 700K in speaking. Timothy Chalamet will be making if he goes world tour with me for the movie, if he's chosen, right? For the movie, obviously. The world tour, crazy press conference, touring all over the world. It's crazy, yeah. In Hollywood, they don't really do world tours. For my movie, if I do go speaking, it's all over the world. All over Canada, America, Europe, China, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, Mexico. It's crazy. Brazil, it's crazy, man. All over the world. Yeah. Do the actors get the perks in the world tour? Yes, they do. They get to fly on my private jet, which is nice. My Incredibles private jet. They'll be staying at luxury. I'm gonna have us stay at luxury hotel suites. But I'm gonna tell the presidents, obviously. Let's say, I don't know, James Gunn and Peter Safran are my presidents, or Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, or Jon Favreau and Peter Rice. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys my business card for the world tour. You guys are responsible for booking. Every time you land in a city, look at your phone and find a luxury hotel. Not a standard hotel. Like, I can afford a luxury hotel. Find a luxury hotel, the best hotels in that city, but don't have the actors stay in like 10,000 night suites. I can afford it, but I don't want them to drain the budget. But like, don't go any higher than like 3,000 for the suite, man. That way you don't drain the budget. If the suite's more than 3,000, don't book it, man. Okay, Ivan. Yeah, and you have to find a luxury buffet, a buffet restaurant. I want to have the actors fed well. Make sure you find a buffet restaurant in that city. You also have to book transportation services for all of us, either drivers or limo services. I prefer limo services that take the actors wherever they want to go, and also the limo services take us to the event when they interview us. And they drive us back to the hotel. You have to have those services for the actors. And you also have to keep tabs on the gas for the jet. When the fuel runs out, you have to refill the fuel tank for the jet, right? Very important for the world tour. That's why Yaka's gonna have a blast in the world tour if I go world touring, right? It's gonna be crazy. That's why they're gonna beg. My company's brand Hollywood. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and Russell Crowe, I'll pay him his $18 million for his base. So he gets his $18 million check for, I don't know, the 10 months of shooting. Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe's making out of his $2 million salary in his Australian money because he lives in Australia. Australian money is not worth as much as Canadian and American money. As Russell Crowe's making more. He gets his $18 million base. I can give him a $9.7 million sign bonus. So when Russell Crowe signs his contract every shows, and he gets a $9.7 million sign bonus, which is nice. And he gets his $18 million during the 10 months of shooting for Xanus, 11 months of shooting for Xanus. It's $18 million. Now I'll give him $55 million of the back end points of the movie box office. He gets his like $300K for the promos, which is nice. And you can pay him his $4 million for the game and give him $3.5 million for the merch. That's a good deal for Russell Crowe. He signed his like 91 million deal Canadian, which is a 100+ million deal in his Australian money. So Russell Crowe signed a massive $100 million deal. He's like, holy shit. Like, Ivan's got holes on the water. I don't make this in Hollywood, Ivan. Yeah, Ivan, I make like my 12, 15, 20 in Hollywood. And you signed me to a 90 million, 100 million. Holy shit, your goes on the water. Yeah, you're making $54 million after taxes. Also, that's a lot of money in your bank, man. They ain't paid. Son. You have to pay that guy a lot of money because Russell Crowe's a big, powerful actor. But his agent might get cocky. Ivan, what about $100 million for Russell Crowe? I'm like, guys, man, you're getting greedy, man. I know you smell one in the water. He's not worth that. I'm not gonna pay Russell Crowe $100 million on the back end. You're fucking crazy. He's not worth that. He gets 55. That's good enough for him. Samsara. That's a good contract for him. You're just being greedy, guys. It's a deal. I don't have to make his all. Yeah, you don't make his all, Russell Crowe. Samsara. Now they're gonna be competing hard for the job. Yeah, Russell Crowe will be competing hard with Vigo and Don Cheadle. Timmy Chalamet will be competing hard with Dev Patel and Yvonne Joji. It's raining outside. I fucking hate the rain, yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. People tell me, Ivan, Timothy Chalamet and Russell Crowe are good for the part. Russell Crowe's going to help build Buzz Ivan for your movie. Yeah, he will. He's a big, powerful actor. But I can picture Don Cheadle more as Maramis. Yeah, Peter, I know. I picture Don Cheadle more as Maramis than Russell Crowe. I think Don Cheadle's kind of better for the part, right? He's cheaper too, Don Cheadle. Yeah. Timothy Chalamet is an amazing actor. He's good too for the part. But I picture Yvonne Joji and Dev Patel more as Papari. Yeah, they're cheaper too. Now, Yvonne Joji would gladly do the movie for $3.5 million. Whereas Timothy Chalamet, he's greedy. His agent won't do the movie for $3.5 million. He's going to demand his like $10, $11, $12 million salary. Timothy Chalamet, he's greedy. They're all greedy pigs, those Hollywood actors. So I'm saying, oh, it's raining. I hate the rain. Ugh. Yeah. Peter Jackson, I'll pay him his $85 million base for the movie, which is like a $100+ million deal in his own money for his base. So you get your $85 million Peter for the 4 years of work, and then depends on how much I make off my book. If I make $14 million off the book, I can give Peter his $700 million on the back end. I can give him $200 million for the merch. So Peter signed a $985 million deal in Canadian money, which is like a $1.2 billion deal in his own money. Walking Wheel Animal, 650, close to 700 million in his bank. And if I make more, Peter gets more money. You guys get the picture, right? So if I make $20 billion off the book, I can give Peter $250 million for the game, $850 million for the box office, and $200 million for the merch. He signed his $1.3 billion deal in Canadian money, which is a $1.6 billion deal in his New Zealand money. And Peter's walking away with now like $800 million in his bank, whatever it is. But chances are I'm going to make my 14. Peter gets the $700 million of the box office. I would have double that. I'm like, Peter, I'm not going to pay you double, man. You're fucking greedy, man. I'm not going to give you $1 billion plus of my fucking money. You fucking crazy. I'm probably going to make my $7 billion off the movie, $6.8 billion off the movie. I'm not going to give you $1 billion plus of the money. You're fucking crazy, Peter. No, you get $700 million. That's good enough. That's a good enough deal for me, man. A $1 billion plus deal. He's like, holy shit, that's a huge deal. I know, Peter. It's a massive contract for you. Then Mel Gibson, I'll pay him $56 million. He gets $350 million on the back end box office. You can pay Mel his 55, even $70 million on the merch. Pay Mel $70 million on the merch. And Mel Gibson signed like a 400, I don't know, like $70 million deal, which is like a $390 million deal in his $380 million deal in his American money. Mel Gibson also signed a massive contract. Yeah, not the kind of money Peter's making, but he signed a massive contract to Mel Gibson, obviously, if I choose him, right? What about $500 million at the box office? I'm like, no, Mel, you're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay you that. Get your $350. That's good enough. If you're not as big as Peter, Mel, I'm not going to pay you more money. So, Sarah, it's a deal I don't make this in Hollywood. Yeah, it's a massive contract for you, Mel. Pay your directors live now where they work really hard for you, and you get an amazing movie. Because Peter's sharing the goal with you for the back end box office, he'll work even harder because he knows he's getting paid. Peter knows he's walking with about $700 million in his bank. He'll work hard for the 5 years of Xanus, because 4 years. Because post-production, Peter's barely working. He's just watching. I want Peter watching. Peter, I need you. Yeah, Ivan, I'll watch. Yeah, Peter, I need you with whenever post-production begins and the visual effects team begin working on the movie, editing the movie and all that stuff. I need you there in the room with them. And Peter also has to watch the rough cut of the movie. Mel Gibson has to watch the rough cut. But I'm not watching. Peter, I'm not watching. I don't want the story to be spoiled for me. But you have to watch it because you're my director. Peter has to watch the rough cut because he's a director. All directors have to watch the rough cut of the movie. And Peter's, yeah, I have not watched. Yeah, you have to watch the rough cut, Peter. And you have to let me know if you want to do reshoots. If you're not satisfied with some scenes, let me know. I can take out another $250 million, and I can do reshoots, obviously. But if I end up doing reshoots and I take out another $250 million, me and VJ now spent more than $2 billion on money into the movie. I'll price my movie for more money, maybe $130 around there. That way, I make more money for myself. Sarah, because me and VJ have to make our money back, right? That's why I'm going to price the box up a bit more, maybe $130. If I do reshoots. If I don't do reshoots, I'll price the movie for $125. $124. Amazon will tell me, why don't you price it for $200? We'll make more money. I'm like, guys, you're ripping the fans off to charge them $200. That's expensive, man. I think they can afford it. I know they can afford it, but you guys are getting greedy. $200 is a bit too steep for a box set, right? You're ripping the fans off. No, like $125, $130, $135 is a good deal for the world. So, Sarah? Yeah, because me and VJ and Peter are the ones who decide how much the movie will cost. Peter's like, I feel like Amazon has a point. You should price it for $200. I will make more money. I'm like, Peter, man, you're fucking greedy, man. You know what I'm saying? I know, Peter, you want me to price it for more money. That way you can get a bigger chunk of the back end. But I'm not going to do that, Peter. $200 is a bit pricey. Yeah, it's a bit pricey. I was saying, Peter's blind by his green in the movie. Yeah, he's blind by his green, Peter. It's actually funny. He's blind by his green. Yeah, man. Some Sarah. So Xanus fans will be shocked how much you're paying Peter. Yeah, they will. Holy shit, man. Peter's making way more than us. Yeah, because Peter's my star director and he's much bigger than you guys, man. You guys are puny compared to him. That's why I'm paying way more money. Yeah. He's making way more than the actors. He's even making way more than Russell Crowe if he's chosen, right? Russell Crowe, even though he signed a massive $100 million deal, it's not Peter's $1+ billion deal. Peter signed a $1 billion+ deal, man. A huge deal, a massive contract. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when we do the concept arts, I'm going to show John Howe and Ali those pictures. Obviously. Yeah, give me a second, guys. I'm going to use the bathroom and I'm going to go upstairs and get my phone to show you guys the pictures again. We're back in a sec. Excuse me, don't wait, guys. I'll guys make this show. guys, I'm back. I have to use the bathroom and I was supposed to get my phone. My phone's charged pretty well now, so I can show you guys the pictures. Yeah. So I knew the cons of ours with Peter Jackson or Mel Gibson on them. I'm going to show John Howe and Alan Lee what I'm thinking of for the Wolves. I want Aerotech to look something like this. Don't copy this, but like have some similarities. Have him be a devil. Make him as scary as you can possibly be. Oh, even scarier than this. Yes, even scarier than this picture I'm showing you. I want it to be a devil. That way I tell a powerful story. I know what I'm doing. That's why Xanus will be a masterpiece. It'll be a masterpiece, Xanus. Yeah, show John Howe, Ali, and Peter, or Mel that way they know. I want Aerotech to look something like this. He's a devil. You see that? A psychotic devil. That's why we're looking at a masterpiece of a movie. Aerotech, the king of the south. Show John Howe and Ali, Ivan, that way they know. Okay, Ivan, you want the Wolves to be devils like that? Yes. The devils like this. They're devils like this. See that? They're devils. Like that. Yeah. I want any feces like that, they'll be an animal. And for the world-building, I'm going to show Peter, Prince of Egypt. That way Peter knows. Oh, I even know. So, Ivan, I see what you're saying. So they're scared with torches. You know, so they journey through the mountains and they journey through the caverns and the demon bats live there. And they're all scared with torches. I'm like, yeah, holy shit. I was looking at a matches. I know. I'm looking at a powerful story. I know, Peter. Looking at a powerful story. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking for my world, guys, for Xanus. Beautiful world. Show John on Ali the way. Now, I'm thinking something like this for the mist. That veils the north and the south, yeah. Something like this for my world. Beautiful, huh? You see how it looks very amazing, but it looks very natural, too? Yeah. That's a beautiful world, I know. I'm thinking of a world like that for my movie. Yeah. A world like that. Something beautiful. No, I mean the mist veils the north and the south. I know, Peter. And the south is cursed, and all the demon wolves live in Barak, and all the demon bats live in the Gillis Mountains. Ivan, I'm like, yeah, he's like, holy shit, looking at a masterpiece, Ivan. I know. Please, Ivan, I'm hyped for this movie, man. You're looking at a masterpiece, man. Imagine like Eric tapping his 20,000 army looking at that marching, man. The world's gonna fill for you guys, man. You're looking at devils. I know, Peter. Yeah, Ivan, if you make it rated R, you'll tell a more powerful story. Yes, Peter. Yeah, like the wolves feast on human flesh. You see people's heads getting cut off. Yeah, it makes the story powerful. I know I'm doing. Some Sarah. Yeah, I know I'm doing, man. That's why Xanus will be the best movie you've ever made. A masterpiece. I know Xanus are lucky. They're going to experience that glory and fame with me, man. With the movie. Yeah. Yeah. Hence why what? Hence why all the Hollywood actors are going to desperately beg the Xanus for word, man. Like, you're going to see Oscar Isaac, Adam Driver, Daisy Ridley begging Driver for word. Listen, John, I know you think I'm joking around, man. I'm not playing the games, man. Can you please give the bosses a good working, man? You're fucking lucky, man. You're out of the Hollywood system. I want out, man. Like, you're fucking lucky, man. You get to be part of that amazing story. Ivan, Skysource is paying you more money than what we make it on, man. I want out, John. It's not fair, man. You have to experience that glory and fame with IMVJ. It's not fair. We're all left behind in Hollywood. In the Hollywood system. It's not fair, John. I will, guys. Don't worry about him. He doesn't get word on me. So I'm not giving you word. I'm actually for word you won't give word either. I want to give you word. Yeah, he doesn't get word on me. It's actually funny, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna see like Will Smith, And like Dwayne Johnson begging Edge's off for word, like, Edge, please, man, I need your help, man. Can you please give the bosses a good word for us, man? Please. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm gonna give them a good word for you, man. Don't worry about it. I was like, I'm not giving you word. If I asked you for word, you wouldn't give word either. I'm not giving you word. Edge is always not gonna get word. He's selfish, man. Especially to the big guys, right? The big guys get what they deserve. They don't struggle getting roles. They get paid way more money than Edge's Alba and all them, obviously in Hollywood. That's why Edge's Alba and Andy Serkis and all them are not going to give word, because they know those guys wouldn't give word either. Hence, they get what they deserve at level. Yeah, it's actually funny. Yeah. So, Sarah? So the Xanus stars are gonna beg after Xanus because they know your copy's better. Yes, they know. They know my copy's better. They know I can pay them more money, better perks, obviously bigger budget movies, crazier fame. And they were saved. They don't want to be left behind. They know when they go back to Hollywood, their careers and side tension. And they know I can pay them more, man. Like John Boyega knows if he's in the greatest shape, I can easily pay him his 10. He's like 9.8, and I can easily give him like 10.7 million in the back end. He doesn't make that in Hollywood. I'm paying him his $2 million for the game. He signed his 22, 23, 24 million deal. John Boyega will not make $24 million. It's going to take a while for John Boyega to negotiate for $24 million in Hollywood. You have to be a very big actor to make that. He knows I can easily pay him more. Hence why he knows Hollywood will throw him maybe $5, $6, $7 million offers, and I can easily pay him his $20+ million for the Great Escape movie contract. I just up and knows I can easily pay him his what? His $14 million for the Great Escape. I can easily give him $20 million, $21 million of the royalties, and like 2.4 million for the game. You know what I'm saying? $1 million, like 3, 4 for the merch. He signs just 31, 32 million. I just Hollywood doesn't make that Hollywood, man. Hollywood will throw him maybe $12 million offers after Xanus. Yeah, he knows I just knows I can easily pay more. That's why they're all gonna beg, because they know I can pay them more money and my company's better in Hollywood. That's why they're begging them. It's crazy. Ivan VJ, man, please, man. I know you think I'm joking around. I'm not playing the games back. Can you please resign, man? Please, man. I don't want to back to Hollywood, Ivan. Please, man. Please. Please. Please, Ivan. Please. I'm saying, I'm like, look, man, you can pay all you want. You're not good for the Great Escape kind of reason. I keep saying that. You're not good. Samsara. You're not good for the next movie, Samsara. Yeah. So all your major stars are gonna beg, yes. Every one of the actors for Xanus are gonna beg me to resign. Their agents are gonna tell them, yeah, guys, beg your ass off to be nice. I can easily pay you more, and it's companies better in Hollywood. Beg your ass off, guys. They're gonna tell the actors that, the agents. Yeah. And they listen to them and they're all begging hard. And some of them might even shed tears and cry, Ivan, please, man, I don't want to be left behind, Ivan. I don't want to go back to Hollywood, Ivan, please save me. I want to be saved, Ivan. I don't want to be left behind, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? They're tearing up. I look, man, you can shed tears, you're not good with the crazy galleries. I'm not going to do that, man. No way. So, sorry. Yeah. So your pity game is not going to work with me, guys. You're not good for the next movies, I'm sorry. Yeah. So even Russell Crowe and Timothy Chalamet beg if they're chosen, yes. Even Timothy Chalamet and Russell Crowe are gonna beg after Xanus too, because they were saved. I saved their asses, man. They were saved and they got to experience that glorious test of fame. And these actors know as long as they're in my movie, their career feels like it's worth a lot because they're part of the main event with me and VJ. They're in the scenes with me, they're a part of the glory with me. The fans are they're world famous. Their career feels like it's worth a lot because they're saved. And they're in my movie, and so their career feels like it means a lot. It's worth something. Whereas in Hollywood, their career feels worthless. It's not worthless, but they have that feeling of it feeling worthless because their movies are all the side attention. Only 50 million, 30 million, 40 million fans are tuning into their movies, and the whole world's tuning into the Great Escape of Keanu Reeves. And they feel like shit. and they're left behind, and that's why they're begging, man, begging hard. It's crazy. That's why VJ made that Banger on You song. Because me and her are now boss. Yeah, man, boss, man. Me and VJ are boss. And you're welcome, sweetie. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. He's like, oh my god, we're so fucking boss, man. All these Hollywood actors are begging these Xanus stars for where the Xanus stars are begging us to resign them. Yeah, me and VJ are so boss now. Yeah. Well, I even like, seriously, man, it's not fair, man. It's not fair that we get to experience like glory and success and fame with you. You know what I'm saying? After that, we go back to Hollywood left behind. It's not fair, Ivan, man. You're experiencing like glory and fame for your next movie. You're getting paid all that money. I'm like, guys, I paid you guys a lot of money. Ivan, man, like, it's not fair, man. You know what I'm saying? They might tell us, like, yeah, it's not fair, Ivan. Like, we do this movie, and after that, we go back to Hollywood left behind. You're going to experience that glorious sense of fame with Keanu Reeves on for your next week. It's not fair, Ivan. I know, guys, but tough, man. You're going to go back to Hollywood left behind. You gotta deserve it. There you go. Samsara? Because they know their movies are a side tension. The A stars. They know when they go back to Hollywood, yeah. If I go back to the Hollywood system, Hollywood will offer me more money, but like my movies are a side tension, and like while I'm filming my movie, The Great Escape is the main event. I feel like total shit. Fans are tuning into my movie. They're excited for my movie, but they're mainly excited for Ivan's Great Escape with VJ and Keanu Reeves and all of them. Yeah, it's not fair. Yeah, that's why they're begging hard. The Xanus stars. They're begging hard. So Sarah, I want to show you that Hercules clip again. It's symbolism. You can get some symbolism for that. Well, after I pay the fee, right? Hercules saves Meg, and he gets her out. And then once he saves her, obviously he gets a updated body, obviously, and then the guy's like, Hercules, you can't do this to me. It's symbolism of me in the gates, obviously. Once I pay the fee, the gatekeepers are going to tell me, the founders are going to tell me, VJ Ivan, you can't do this to us. But no, man, you get what you fucking deserve. You do this evil to me, you're going to pay a price. See what's how it works. Yeah.
Come here, let me show you around. Well, it's a small underworld after all, huh? Meg! No, mustn't touch. You see, Meg's running with a new crowd these days, and not a very lively one at that.
You like making deals. Take me in Meg's place.
The son of my hated rival trapped forever in a river of death.
Going once.
Is there a downside to this?
Going twice.
Okay. You get her out. She goes. You stay.
Yeah, you sacrifice life to save her.
Oh, you know what slipped my mind? You'll be dead before you can get to her. That's not a problem, is it?
He saves her. Yeah, he has a resurrected body, Similar to me, obviously.
This is impossible. You can't be alive. You'd have to be a god. Hercules, stop! You can't do this to me. You can't. Okay, well, I deserve that. Herc, can we talk? Your dad, he's a fun guy, right? So maybe you could put in a word with him and kind of blow this whole thing off, you know? Meg, talk to him. A little schmooze.
Now, you see the symbolism? Hercules saves Meg. He sacrificed, he was willing to give his life to save Meg. Symbolism of me saving Vijay, obviously. And once Hercules saves Meg, obviously, and the underworld god is all shocked, like, Hercules, you can't do this to me. Yeah, the gates are gonna tell me, Vijay, once I pay the VIP, you can't do this to me, and I ignore them. And they know they get what they deserve. The gatekeepers know they get what they deserve, man. They're fucking wicked people, man. Yeah, man. They get what they deserve. They're left behind and not saved. Yeah. A deal's a deal. I made a deal with the devil. You killed me. I paid my dues. Now you have to let me see VJ, and you have to let me make my money on my book, and you can't touch my money. I insulted you. The gates, yeah. A deal's a deal. We killed them. We killed Ivan. Make sure he makes his money, and we can't touch his money, and let him see VJ, even though it's gonna piss me off. You have to let me see VJ, and you have to let me make my money off my book. But the gates don't touch my money. I insulted them, right? And that's why all the hard actors will be shocked. Once I come back from death, they're like, holy shit, man, Ivan did it, man. Ivan beat the gates. The gatekeepers around the world. All the powerful men in the world who control the money in the world, Ivan beat them. And now he controls his own money for his book. He can start Sky's Entertainment and pay us more money than what he making get us out of Hollywood. And we get our freedom with him. Yeah, all the hard actors chosen my movies, they get their freedom with me for my movie. And I pay them more money than what they make in Hollywood. So I'm saying, yeah, man. I pay them more money than what they make in Hollywood, yeah. I told you, man, all the Hollywood actors shows are gonna beg all they want. They're not good for the next movie, man. I know they're gonna beg. I know you. I'm talking to you, Hollywood actors. I know you guys are gonna beg your ass off me if you to resign you. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna have the same actor in my movie. Once you're in my movie, it's a one and done. You're what? You're gonna go back to Hollywood left behind. Unless I do a multi-movie deal, then you're lucky. But if I do The Matrix, obviously. But all my movies after Xanus are one and dones. Once you're in my movie, you experience like going to success and fame with me, you're gonna go back to the Hollywood system being left behind. You deserve. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, man. So the gates are going to be living the life when you're a king. Of course, the gates are living the better life than even me. They're living the multi-trillionaire life. They're living the life when I'm king, and we just me, but they're left behind. They're not saved. They're still left behind, but they're going to be living the life, obviously. Those guys are rich, man. They're multi-trillionaires. They have tens of trillions in the bank. If not hundreds of trillions in the bank, they're living the life. The better life than even me, VJ. But you didn't want me to be a part of your rich life. When I'm now rich, I'm a multi-billionaire. You're left out of my glory and my fame, and you're not a part of my life, my amazing life living with VJ either. You go deserve it. There you go. Some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's why Xanus will be a masterpiece, man. A fucking masterpiece. Amazing movie. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. So VJ will be shocked when you tell how much money you made. Yeah, I made like $14.5 million on my book, VJ. You made $14.5 million off your books, and I'm like, yeah, I did. She said, holy shit, that's a lot of money, Ivan. Are you gonna share that with me? Are you gonna share that with me, Ivan? I'm like, yeah, I will relax. I'm gonna share the money with you. We go to Vancouver, register for the cars. You have to share your money with 2VG, by the way. Yeah, I'm not sure what I do. Yeah, you have to share your money with 2VG. Some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. Before I show this camera, I'm going to talk about Rad. So Rad will be my walkthrough star for all my games, obviously. If he wants to quit YouTube, which I hope he doesn't, obviously. If he wants to quit YouTube and just do my games full time, be my walkthrough star, you have to pay him more money. That way you can feed his family, because the guy needs to pay his bills and feed his family, obviously. Yeah. So if Rad does do YouTube, which he most likely will, I'll pay him $700K for the Xanus walkthrough and then $760 for the Great Escape. But if he wants to quit YouTube and just work for me, then you have to pay him more money. I can pay him his. You got to make sure he gets paid, because he's a what? He has bills to pay. You can pay him like $2.5 million for the Xanus walkthrough, and I'll give him $500,000 raises. And then for the Great Escape, you can pay him $3 million. And then for their unique, you can pay him 3.5. For the Hidden Valve, he gets 4. And by the time he does the Hidden Valve, he's making $5 million as my walkthrough star. That way, he can pay his bills if he quits YouTube. But if he does YouTube, I'll pay him $700K and give him $60,000 raises, because he's making good money doing YouTube. That's a good deal for Rad. So Sarah, as your walkthrough star, and he gets perks too. Yeah, Rad. While you do your walkthrough, your feeding is all paid for. You'll be staying in a hotel. You can have Rad sleep in a trailer or have him stay in a hotel. Have him stay in a hotel. You can easily afford it. I can have him stay in like an $800 a night, like nice sweet hotel. It'll only take him 2.5, 3 weeks to do the walkthrough, and you pay for his feeding too. And you can invite Rad to your red card event too, and you can give Rad the free merch and the free movie too and all that stuff. If Rad works full time for me and he quits YouTube, you have to pay him his millions, because he's a multi-millionaire. He's a big, powerful YouTuber. That way he can provide for his family and pay his bills. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because he might tell me, Ivan, man, get me out of YouTube, man. I want to work for you. I don't want to do YouTube anymore. He might tell me that, but I'm like, Rad, please. I need you to do YouTube. I love watching your games, man. But he might want to quit. Ivan, I don't want to do YouTube anymore, man. I want to just do your games. He's like, fuck YouTube. Don't say, yeah. Because once you do my games, you're never going to be the same. My games will have... When my games get released, all the games coming out are also the side attention too, by the way, right? Even games like The Last of Us and all these big Spider-Man games coming out are the side attention. The world's mainly excited to play that Xanus game, that Great Escape game, and or watch Rad's walkthrough, the ones who don't play games, right? Yeah. Hence why it's crazy. Yeah. Right, I was like, Ivan, you're doing the Great Escape with Matt, Dave, Ben Affleck, and all them in the game, and we're playing as you and VJ, Ivan. I'm like, yeah, Rabbi. He's like, holy shit. Yeah, I can't wait to play that game, Ivan. Sign me up, fam. He's all excited, Rabbi. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's a good deal for Rabbi. He'll be my walkthrough star for my company. And he gets his own office too, a small, tiny office. That's where he records. That's where he edits his videos. Yeah. My Rabbit, I can either provide you with your recording software equipment for your walkthroughs, or you can bring all your recording stuff with you on the jet when I fly to Vancouver to do the walkthrough. It's up to you. Rabbit's like, I'll just bring my own stuff. Yeah, you can bring your own stuff from home, bring it on the jet with you, and then you put it in your office, and that's where you record your videos and edit your videos. It'll take Robert a good 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks to do 2 weeks maybe to do the walkthrough. He gets his fat check and he goes home. It's a good deal for him, obviously. Yeah, you work for 2 weeks, you get a fat check, and you go home. You edit your videos. You want live videos? No, pre-recorded videos, right? Not live. I don't like live. Have it recorded, and you edit your own stuff too, obviously. Sarah? Yeah. That's why Sky is going to be better in Hollywood. And Xanus will be the best movie children ever made. You guys will see what I mean when you read my book. And you'll walk with me, Jake. Anyways, guys, here's a video. I talked for an hour and 23 minutes. That's good enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. Stay tuned. I'll make a video tomorrow after my shift. I go for. I think I work tomorrow. Or I might make a video later on tonight. I don't know. I highly doubt it. This is Admer. I'm signing off. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed this show. Peace out, guys.